Hi all, this is Yana here, and in this tutorial I will show you how to upload image and video references or an image that you want to render into a Blender scene. Let's begin with an image reference. Press Shift-A, go to Image, choose Reference and select the picture you need. The image will appear at the location of your 3D cursor. You can also drag and drop your reference directly into the viewport. In that case, the image will appear exactly where you drop it. And just so you know, the image is imported aligned to the current viewport perspective. I usually build my scenes in the front orthographic view, so I go to the navigation gizmo in the top right corner of the viewport and choose -Y or press 1 on the numpad. This way, the image is imported aligned with the view axis. You might have noticed that the Add menu has more image options. Adding a background or an empty image is basically the same thing, but with slightly different default settings. Reference option works not only with images, but also with videos. When I press play, the animation of the pendulum stops after frame 50. Since I want a loop, let's go to the properties and enable cyclic. However, the animation still freezes after frame 50 and restarts at frame 100. To fix that, click Match Movie Length, and now it works just fine. Let's try another option and add an image inside the camera. Select the camera, go to the Properties editor and choose the green icon at the bottom of the list. Scroll down to Background Images and import your picture. As we've seen before, dragging and dropping an image into the viewport with user perspective creates an image reference. But if we drag and drop it into the camera view, it enables the background image property for the camera. I usually use this feature to power up my composition using the golden ratio. You can learn more about that in my previous tutorial. You can also upload a video reference inside your camera. And here I prefer to stay with image because, unlike movie clip, image has the cyclic option. If I want to use an image as a background for my render, I usually export my animation with a transparent background and add the image later in the editing program like DaVinci Resolve. However, there's also a way to do it all in Blender. Press Shift-A, go to Image and select Mesh Plane. In the panel on the right, go to Material and choose Emission. There may be a minor difference between emission and shadeless options here. As you can see, the node setup is different, but the result looks the same to me. However, if you choose principled, the picture will be affected by your world background color. By the way, in case you forgot to do it when you first added the image and got principled as a default option, you can always switch to emission later in the Properties editor. Go to Surface and select Emission. Then click the yellow dot next to the color, choose Image Texture, click Open and select the same picture. If this video was helpful, you might also enjoy this tutorial where I go through important but often hidden settings that help me set up my Blender scenes for the Funny Legs animation show that I'm working on. And of course, like this video to let me know that you want more tutorials. Have a nice day and see you soon!